DIY.
The One More Time podcast talked to Jason Reddick of ASCAP. His position at ASCAP, Director of Creative Services. And they asked a very important question to Jason Reddick about what are the checklists that every indie artist should have for their team. So you always hear people talk about the necessity of building a team, but what does that team actually look like in 2023?
I'm an independent artist. Who are the first few people that I need to have on my team to succeed?
A manager that believes in you while you're creating. They're trying to get those business and revenue ideas for you. A real lawyer. I've seen people pretty much have a false start in a sense where they think they're going and then their paperwork's not right. Or you talk to them and they're signed to 6 people and you don't even know. An engineer you trust, because especially if you're putting out a lot of music, you got to get that turnaround. Some graphics people, because the cover art matters. There's nothing worse than you have the song, but the cover art you're waiting on. You're waiting on graphics, motion video, things that will set you apart.
I want to break down every single one of those because I feel like it is a case-by-case basis. Depending on what level of independent success you've achieved, depending on how much business you actually have, some of these things may be bigger requirements than the other ones. Some of them may not even be necessary for wherever you're at right now.
A manager that believes in you while you're creating. They're trying to get those business and revenue ideas for you.
You don't need a manager until you have business to manage. If you're looking for a manager to get out here and do work for you, get you some connections, that's not what a manager's role is. A manager is supposed to come in when you have so much business. You're so overwhelmed by the amount of business that you have, you need someone to manage it. A manager could be very helpful, but a manager could also slow down the momentum that you build by yourself. It's almost like a startup company. In the beginning, they need an idea and they need momentum to build on that idea. They need some proof of concept. And then an angel investor makes a whole lot more sense. Does it always happen like that? No.
A real lawyer. I've seen people pretty much have a false start in a sense where they think they're going and then their paperwork's not right. Or you talk to them and they're signed to 6 people and you don't even know.
If you are conducting business with other folks or other entities that have lawyers, you probably want to have a lawyer involved in what you're doing. If you're doing the kind of business that involves numbers that could potentially change your life, you got to be involved with people who are going to protect your livelihood. So in that case, a lawyer, absolutely. But even right now, as an independent, as a solopreneur, DIYer, and what I'm doing, it's not a whole lot of work that I'm doing right now that needs lawyers, unless we start talking about signing to deals. But when you're talking about folks who understand a business model a whole lot more than you need somebody combing through the fine print to figure that stuff out.
An engineer you trust, because especially if you're putting out a lot of music, you got to get that turnaround. Some graphics people.
Okay, so let's break down those two. So he talks about the necessity of having an engineer on board, somebody that you have that is reliable. That engineer for me right now is me. And as you start to get websites that are able to take your audio, take your stems, mix them according to what your preset preferences are for this, I think that gap is going to close a little bit more as well. Finding a reliable engineer, I think in my experiences, has been a lot easier than finding a reliable graphic designer. Engineer, I would say, is more of a priority these days, specifically now, than a graphic designer. Let me show y'all something real quick, if you don't mind. All of my thumbnails are done in Canva. There's design templates here that can help you get to whatever you want to achieve. If it's a thumbnail, if it's an IG story, these templates are made by graphic designers. So this could be the graphic designer for your team. I'm working on a video right now that involves T-Pain. And now with generative fill, I can say singer standing in front of a keyboard. It will now sample the things that I have selected here and generate some options to extend this photo out. That last part here, in which we're talking about the necessity of folks on your team, this is where AI is going to continue to shift the priorities that we once had. This idea of needing to build a team is so important. You do need a team. You cannot scale without a team. But before you scale, your biggest focus, I learned this from Gary Vee, should be build up your finances to generate cash flow. So in the beginning, when you don't have a whole lot of income as an independent artist, you need to generate income in whatever means that you can do that. If you're doing graphic design, if you're doing production for other artists, whatever it is, you got to figure out how you're going to generate income. But as you do that, I think it's going to be important to start to rethink what a team looks like for an indie artist in 2023. because some of these positions could be and should be filled by AI. Not because you're replacing people, but because if your goal is efficiency, if your goal is to at least get the ball rolling on a very limited budget, don't make the artists who can give you exactly what you want without a prompt suffer. Put all that pressure on AI. At least let them get the cash flow going. So then now you can start to pay the folks that you know that really do this. Or you can bring somebody on to be a part of your retainer. But a lot of this information, I think, is directed to independent artists that have a budget, that are signed. It's great advice. Like, shout out to Jason Reddick. This is great advice because this is a very standard team, but I feel like this is AI's role in that it's going to not replace these people, but it's going to work around whatever budget that you currently have.
Because the cover art matters. There's nothing worse than you have the song, but the cover art you're waiting on. You're waiting on graphics, motion video, things that will set you apart.
I agree. And this is why I go back here to Canva. What started off as this can literally just be that. So instead of waiting on the graphic designer to be done with their other clients to get to you, now you can get product out there, which gives you opportunities to get paid. If you have opportunities to get paid, you have opportunities to pay other people. Stop waiting. You no longer have to wait for a team. When you start to look at these tools as team members, I think the whole game shifts for you. Those are my thoughts. What do you think though? DIYers, if you enjoyed this content, make sure that you hit the like button and maybe even consider subscribing. Come on, man. Stop being greedy. Peace.